The novel, Miracle on the 17th Green, written by James Patterson, discusses the idea that the disintegration of the American family is a serious discussion topic today. The novel gives three examples of why this is happening, and those reasons are divorce, an increase in materialistic values, and a disconnection between parents and their kids. The main character, Travis McKinley, becomes lost in his family and is afraid that he might lose his job. His wife wants a divorce and he is not sure what to do. On New Year's Day, he loses his job and his wife starts to file for divorce. At this point in his life, Travis decided to do the only thing he could do: try out for the senior PGA Tour. On Christmas Day, he started to putt unbelievably and believed his game was good enough to play with the best. He played the best golf of his life and qualified for the tour. At that point, he found himself all over the country, playing in tournaments and spending no time with his children. He never talked to his wife, and his kids were getting into trouble at school. Travis won a tournament in Tennessee and captured $165,000. This qualified him for the U.S. Senior Open, one of the most prestigious events in golf. Before the event, he called home and discovered that his family would attend the event. Travis's wife was still not in love, but went for the kids. When Travis heard of this, he went out and spent all of his earnings from the victory, $165,000, and bought his wife a diamond ring. At the event, he gave her the ring, and she took him back. He won the tournament and began his wonderful life. The main concept of this novel is to show that the modern American family that we know is disintegrating due to various reasons. One of the reasons is that we place an increasing importance on materialism. We have gotten to a point where money is the only way out. We are winning people over by purchasing things that will make them happy. The novel is a prime example of this, as the main character can't find a way to connect with his wife, so he spends all of his money on a diamond ring to win her back. One company said it shipped 9.8 million iPods in the first quarter, up 21% from a year ago. Mac shipments rose 33%. Shipments of 1.7 million Macintosh computers were Apple's best ever. This fact shows people are becoming more concerned with things and not values. Another example the novel uses to show reasoning for the disintegration of the American family is divorce. Divorce is the leading cause of single households in America today. In first marriages, the divorce rate is 41%. Divorce is a terrible tragedy in the United States, and it tears apart many families with children. The last example, used to show the disintegration of the American family, is the disconnection between parents and their kids. It is crucial for parents to physically be there for their children because it aids their development tremendously. As we see nearly half of marriages end in divorce, we notice that when one of the parents is constantly away or traveling, the other parent feels detached to their spouse and is ultimately in a single household. There was a study conducted by a professor at Rutgers that proved how crucial the two-parent family is. When 5,000 children born in the United Kingdom during the first week in March of 1946 were followed for 3 decades, those raised in families broken by divorce or desertion were more likely than those living in two-parent families to become delinquent. An interview was conducted with Brian Consolo to share his thoughts on the disintegration of the American family. So, Brian, what are your thoughts on the disintegration of the American family? Do you believe there is such a thing nowadays?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's been occurring for several years. I think that when you have 50% of the marriages today ending in divorce, um, there's a troubling sign with the values that I think are disintegrating, to your point, in our country. You see less and less people going to church. Um, People are too apt to just, um, rather than work on a relationship, it's easier to just leave it. Um, yeah, there's absolutely a problem today.
Okay, and your reasoning is why?
Well, there's been a steady decline in the morals and values of our country. I mean, it's not one specific thing. There's many things that have, you know, um, added to this culmination of the, what's occurring today. So, um, just a number of reasons. So, what the solution is, it's a good question.
The novel, Miracle on the 17th Green, teaches us that the traditional American family is fading away. The three reasons for this, again, are divorce, an increase in materialism, and a disconnection between parents and their kids.